Hello and welcome to another episode of Sandland. And let us just get in. Oh,
I
so
think we can
just
get up from here. Let's hurry!
you don't.
We must get the Aquanium before the Forestland army does.
And you're not wondering, I got myself the harbor bed. I think I changed out since the last episode, so don't worry about it.
It looks just like the container we saw at the entrance.
The door's shut.
I think the problem is that whatever's powering it is out of energy.
What's this?
A battery? The door might open if we pop it in.
Yeah, it's open! Of course the guard bots show up now. Let's smash them! Keep moving! Well, so it goes.
Are you all right, Prince?
Here we go.
Whoa! Over here too?
Here we go.
It's flooded. Hoverbot to the rescue.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whoop.
So far, so good.
Here we go.
Whoop.
Elevator spotted.
We can take it to the floor above.
Here we go.
Whoop.
Show 'em what you're made of.
Counting on you.
Here we go.
Whoop.
Yep.
Here we go.
Whoop.
Here we go.
Whoop.
Here we go.
Whoop.
We're almost to the engine room.
No sign of the Forest Land Army. Are they way ahead of us?
We'd better get a move on.
Here we go. Here we go. Whoop. Here we go. Here we go.
the engine room at last!
I hope the Forestland Army hasn't stolen a march on us.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's prepare for the worst before pressing on.
Huh? No way! He beat us to it!
Didn't I tell you back at Styranus Ruins? Nobody's faster than me. It looks to me...
What the?
Feeman!
General Krua!
Idiot! Forget me. Help Feeman. Damn.
I'll take care of this thing. You guys carry him to safety. Doesn't look like I can ride this. Bring it. I'll turn you into scrap!
Hey, don't you think it's a waste to just turn this thing to scrap?
We've got a battle on our hands here, you know?
That we do. Priorities, Miss Mechanic.
Yeah, fine. Do what you need to.
You really followed through on that promise.
That was kind of a waste. Maybe we can salvage the core frame at least.
Hate to rain on your parade, but we don't have much time to spare now.
I know. Let's get the Aquanium from the engine room. We're the first ones to the engine room!
Good. I found the Aquanium.
Close the capsule valve, just like Pollock did.
There we go.
Now it shouldn't show up on the Aquanium radar.
All right, let's report to Longo. We've got to tell him there's no more need to come here.
Right.
Great. Then let's get out of here already. And head back to Trick Camp.
Think we can get out through here? Wonder if those guys made it out okay. Not that I'm worried about them or anything.
Let's hightail it to the bottom floor.
Is that the exit? Let's get on the hoverbot and drop down to the surface. Whoop!
General Croa!
No need to be so on edge. I just came to thank you. Feeman's alive because of you.
Thank goodness.
I owe you one.
Meh, whatever.
That said, it's a real shame I couldn't get my hands on that Aquanium. Supreme Commander Bread's gonna have my head for this. Well, guess it's back to the streets for me.
I'll follow you there. Or anywhere, sir.
Oh,
Have it. You won the race fair and square-ish.
after all that, you're just gonna give it to us? This is... Honestly, I don't even know which way is up anymore.
Later then.
Before delivering this Aquanium to Supreme Commander Bread, we'll store it near Crump Army Research Lab, right?
That's right. But we can't leave it there for long.
Good. Now our official reports can wait. Let's go see how Feeman's doing.
It sounds like he's giving us a chance to nab it for ourselves.
Oh,
That man is something else.
What is it, Sonny? Don't you know it's rude to stare?
I like it.
Prince, what are you talking?
His outfit.
Ooh, you have a...
It's the color. It's flashy, but it's got style too.
That's right! You're the only one who's noticed that! I'll let you in on a secret. That only grows in...
Can I make...
It'd probably be a little tricky, but I can teach you the recipe so you can get a painter to whip it up.
All right,
Be careful.
I'll be okay. Here we go. Whoop.
Forestland soldiers are pretty tough. I bet they train on the assumption that war could break out at any moment. That mindset alone might explain the difference in strength between them and the Royal Army. The road's well maintained. But trees jut out over it and obstruct the view sometimes. If you want to drive, do it with care.
Don't take us charging off a cliff, BLs.
But when I'm in Sandland, I can charge wherever I want. I've been through worse than that. Ow! 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 Take that! Ow!
No way!
Take that!
Visibility's poor. If you wander around without a plan here, you're just asking to get lost.
If you think you've gotten turned around, might be a good idea to keep referring to the map to check which way to go.
Yeah, have to know where you are to get where you're going.
But getting lost would be more of a fun adventure. So far, so good. Smell's getting stronger, but I don't see mushrooms anywhere. Where?
Could they be buried under the ground?
Here we go.
Maybe the entrance to some secret path to the mushrooms is close by.
Here! Let's take... I got the mushroom!
Wow!
So you're gonna...
Calm down. Give it to a...
Will do! Hey, old man, any tips for fighting in bots?
You kept me waiting.
Hey, Kroa, we came.
Getting right to the point, I see. That said, it's not like I can just hand this over to you for free.
So how do we settle this?
How about with that one-on-one match we never got to have?
Sure thing. Wanna have it here?
Nah, somewhere else. Let's find a spot that gives me the edge. Surely the leader of the demons wouldn't mind such a small handicap.
Actually, the leader of the demons is Lucy.
Fine. I'll take you.
There's a place just west of here, Arashia Village. I'll be waiting for you. You'd better be ready, too. I want our duel to be legendary.
Here we go. We can repair. Okay, now for some hot intel on the area. Whoop! Whoa! Here we go.
Finally! The perfect spot for our contest is up ahead. So tell me, what are you demons?
Dunno. You wanna handle this one, Thief?
Let's see. Well, we've lived on this world long before humanity even existed. Think of us as your venerable ancestors.
Wow! So you're like the original people of our world? That's rad. So, that's who Supreme Commander Bread and Mooniel are fighting with.
We want nothing to do with this annoying conflict they're forcing on us.
You're not thinking of wiping us all out, are you?
Hey, we're not monsters. Leave us out of your dumb wars.
Supreme Commander Brett is always telling us that demons are the baddest of the bad. But I'm starting to think that can't be true.
Exactly. Demons aren't the bad guys at all.
I agree. They might have the purest hearts of anyone in this world.
Oh, our hearts are pure, all right. Pure evil.
Beelze, how about you shut your trap for a bit? General Croa, won't you lend us a hand? You've been thinking, haven't you? About which side is right and which is wrong?
Not so sure about that. Right is relative, after all. One person's right is another person's wrong.
You mean, after all this, you really still think Brett is in the right?
You're the princess, right? Under normal circumstances, I'd be at your command. But these times sure as hell aren't normal, and I answer only to Supreme Commander Brett. I owe him for taking us in when we had nothing to our name. And giving us a life in the army.
So you're just going to turn a blind eye no matter what he does?
Well, to me, honor is more important than being right.
But
Let it go. He's already made up his mind.
Yeah. Nothing like what I expected. Right here. Now then.
Yup. You guys.
All right.
Now, my little demon friend. Ready for round 2?
landing that hit, though, that's the problem. Watch out! Here he comes!
Well, well. I can tell you're putting your heart and soul into this battle.
I'm heartless, soulless fiend, you know.
Oh, did I accidentally offend you?
Got him!
At least that was sort of fun.
Dang it. That's my loss. Here. The Aquanium's yours.
You sure about that? You will definitely be punished for handing it over.
Yep, discharged at the least. Back to being unemployed.
So, what will you do now?
That's a good question. I could be special ops, a staff officer, maybe a servant like you.
Who are you calling a servant?
That said, I think there's a princess who's awful short-handed on nights.
You'll lend us a hand?
I'm borrowing yours, actually. May I, princess? That probably isn't how you're supposed to do it, but anyway, my blade's yours.
Gah! Would you get over yourself?
But why? You said that you owed
Didn't I also say honor's important to me? After you saved me back at Styranis Ruins, I owe you guys too.
So, you'll join us?
Nah, I got another idea in mind that I think will be more helpful to you. Here, take this. It's a private line between us. When the time comes, I'll get in touch.
Okay.
I'm off. Treat the princess right while I'm gone.
We've gained a powerful ally.
Yeah.
I say don't expect too much out of him.
Sheriff Rao here.
This is Longo. We need you back at camp right now.
What happened?
We'll explain after you get here. Bredd is about to make a move.
Understood.
Wait, what's everyone doing here?
It's like they didn't even hear you.
TV has that.
Longo?
Keep watching.
At long last, King Jam has admitted the error of his ways. Moreover, he has agreed to cede the throne to Muniel. And this is the proof.
How does it look? Certainly screams royal heirloom, doesn't it? When King Jam entrusted me with this treasure, I had no choice but to accede to his wishes! To his will that I replace him as ruler of Forestland and defend its people!
Silence! It is for us, the people of Forestland, that Muniel has assumed this heavy burden. From this day forth, we must accept Muniel as our one true sovereign. The coronation shall be held in the palace square immediately.
This... I hadn't considered they could use the necklace to confer legitimacy.
Now they're stealing my father's position by force, just like they stole the necklace.
If we don't counter their narrative, they win.
Why not just use the radio tower like before?
If we contact your news office, can they help us reach out to the people directly?
Sadly, no. The media has been the army's lapdog for the last decade.
Then let's crash the ceremony and speak to the cameras directly.
But will the people even listen to a plea made through such violent
Once they see I'm alive, I'm sure they'll pay attention.
I doubt they'll like hearing that you're half-fiend. Sorry, Princess.
This is bad!
What happened?
It's not just a coronation. At the same time, they're gonna execute King Jam!
Chapon! This is no time for jokes.
I'm not joking! Rumors are spreading all over town!
There's just no way. Surely not even Bredd would go that far.
There's no point in... Hortos infiltrated the army. We'll ask him when he returns. Until then, we...
You mean they'll execute my father?
Now, we don't know that for sure yet. Let's rest up while we wait for more information.
I expect Muniel will invade Sandland as soon as he's been crowned. And if he can finally achieve Bredd's goal of conquering Sandland, even those who disapproved of Bredd's methods will side with him. That is the absolute worst-case scenario for us.
Father. All because I lost that necklace. Biels, what do I do? If something happens to Father...
I didn't want to say this in front of Anne, but the loss of her necklace was a problem. It's allowed them to make it look like King Jam willingly gave up the throne. I don't know if the part about the execution, but there's no need to keep the king alive anymore.
Good work, Horto. So, is the rumor about the execution true?
Yeah. The generals couldn't stop talking about it. They were clearly shaken. The execution's supposed to happen before the ceremony.
Longo!
Don't worry. It's time for the resistance to rescue King Jam.
Yeah!
Yeah, I hate to be a downer, but do we even have a strategy?
Only one kind of plan works well with our numbers. It's back to diversion and infiltration. We'll use the secret entrance known only to the royal family to reach the palace square.
And the diversion? With the king being held hostage, any drastic moves could put his life at risk.
The diversion will come after the rescue, to provide the infiltration team with an escape route.
Ah! Have you lost your minds? That's it. We're out of here. This is obviously a trap. Only a total moron would run right...
I know, but we have no choice.
Oh, well, be my guest. Just don't expect us to join in.
Wait!
It's fine, Anne. No point in trying to force him.
But...
Mr. Beelzebub is right. We don't want to make anyone take part against their will.
Well, I guess I'll sit this one out too.
Not on my watch.
I knew it.
We've been fighting the good fight for an entire decade now. Let's show Bredd just how much we've learned about guerrilla tactics over these past 10 years. Let's go. We'll work out the details in the field.
Shion,
Let me...
looks great.
I couldn't say. I'll add it to my store.
Awesome.
Hey there! Thank you so much. See you!
Is it... Kurt?
Nah,
But the water's reddish-brown.
What's going...
something's happened to the well.
It's cursed water.
Cursed water?
Wait, it's because the plumbing has gone rusty.
Ah!
No, that's far too much hassle. You can use rust remover.
Where'd you get that?
I think I saw some...
Let's go and...
Hey,
What do you mean?
the scenery around town.
Honestly?
Well, you should. Man cannot live on bread.
I don't even know what...
It means you can't feel truly alive.
True. Now that everyone in town doesn't have to worry about keeping their bellies full anymore, a little greenery couldn't hurt.
Exactly. And improving the sites would attract even more.
So...
No. I want Spino to be lush with greenery. Like,
Then how about I hop on over there and uproot some...
That won't work. Plants need specific environments to grow.
Then what do you want us to do?
I have an acquaintance named Shu who lives in Kentar. She's a botanist, so I'm sure. Thanks.
Do you need anything? See you later. Hey, Paul, we need some to get...
I do, but nowhere near enough to clear a whole well. Oh, if it's an emergency, you could try the Hidden Cliff Village. Apparently there's a peddler who takes last-minute orders.
The Hidden Cliff Village?
What's wrong?
Are you seriously making kids?
No! I just told him the truth, that's all!
The truth?
That his father was kidnapped by Zayu's elite guard!
He was what?
Well, his father went to Talbo on it, but he was late coming back, and he was spotted in Talbo being taken away. My old associates say that Zayu's elite guard is behind it.
Is that so? That damn Zayu keeps making trouble even from beyond.
My dad. What do...
Don't you worry.
What do you think has happened?
Excuse me. I'd like to buy some rust remover.
Certainly.
Rao, how many do you...
Let's see. 100 should be enough.
100?
So we'll need a specialist then.
Give Renjin the fort. He's the one I get my start from.
Thank you.
Here we go. Ah! Ow! 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 Whoop! Whoa! Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
The thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
I would love to get to discover something that no one's ever seen before.
Gotta make the most of the journey. Hey, are those our guys?
Yeah, that's Zayu's elite guard, all right.
What do we do?
Let's show them they can't just do as they please with this country.
Whoa! Looks like we stomped them all.
No sign of Reyes here, though.
He's probably being held inside. There'll be more on guard inside the base. Stay alert.
Doesn't matter where they are. I'll take them all down.
calm down.
What?
Let's get back.
Dad!
Phobe.
Did they do anything?
They threatened to, but they never.
I wonder.
They told me to siphon off some of the trade coming in and out of Spino and send it their way. They wanted to use Spino as their personal supply base.
Without supplies from the army, they've had to resort to theft.
How long did they think they could keep that up? Not much of a plan.
Just goes to show how badly losing their official position in the army must have thrown them for. Or maybe they weren't exactly the sharpest bayonets in Zayu's armory.
Well, whatever. That should teach him for.
You really saved.
It's Mos you should be thanking. He's the one who discovered you'd been kidnapped.
Is that so? Let's go.
Prince.
Don't look at me. Rao's the one who wanted to save him.
And I'm ending this episode, and I wish you all a good day. And until next time, goodbye.